Yes, hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to NFTV. It's the drive down. It is. Me and Sam are definitely there. I'm not sure about Johnny. He's left at last minute, but we are heading down to Nottingham. Not the first time I haven't been there. I was down there when we got put out in the League Cup. Yeah, less said about that the better. That was under Rafa Benitez. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. But yeah, heading down there. It's a 3-hour drive. Staying overnight because of all the editing I have to do, and it's a late game. So even if I did want to do it straight without any editing, you're talking 1 o'clock at the very best, and that's if you get out with Nottingham on time. But that's not going to happen. It isn't going to happen. So I'm staying overnight because I've got tons of videos to do the neat, and then popping into Leeds tomorrow, which will be good fun. But anyways, back to the football. Eddie Howe had his press conference a day earlier yesterday. He normally has them on a Friday, which is today, but he had it yesterday because we've got the Friday night game live on Sky Sports. No fresh injuries, which is fantastic, so that's good news. It's a case of, do you go with Alexander Isak once again? Yes you do. Yes you do. I think he has to start. He was absolutely sensational last week. He wasn't the only one. I thought Joe Willock was absolutely brilliant as well, by the way. So it's a case for me. I don't know how you feel. I probably wouldn't change the lineup whatsoever, not one bit. Yeah, you might say you need to give Matty Target a few more minutes, but Dan Burn, was under the spotlight a little bit, even by me, but he performed really well last week. So for me, I would keep exactly the like for like, same side for me. It's a tight ground. Just recalling from when I was down there last time. Because we got beat, we scored an equaliser late on, and then Forest scored 2 goals in the 90th minute, which put us out. But yeah, it's a tight ground. It's the international break after this game. I think we've got to get a positive result going at the international break, competing for 4th place. I think that's got to be the aim. If you give us a point right now, I'll be like, meh. Kind of, but I think we've got to go in, and these are the teams. If Newcastle want to finish in the top 4, they've got to beat teams like Nottingham Forest. We failed to beat West Ham, who were down there, and then we played. Who else did we play? We drew again. We didn't beat. I forgot off the top of my head. But we've got to beat these teams if we want to compete in the top 4. I can't see any changes. Forest have tons of injuries. Again, I know they've got a massive squad, and Eddie Howe was talking about Steve Cooper. He's got to manage a big squad. But 2 players who will face Newcastle United, who used to be on the books and used to play in centre midfield together for us, is Jack Colback. I don't know if he'll start, and John Joe Shelvey. Shelvey is obviously loves Newcastle. He actually came back, if you remember, and came on the pitch and waved on deadline day, and that tells you a lot, that he really, really likes Newcastle. He just didn't want to leave. He wants first team football. He wanted a fresh challenge effectively then. But Chris Wood can't play because technically he is still on loan, although he will become a permanent Forest player. And Forest, their aim was just to stay up. I know they went a bit daft in the transfer market, but their aim was just to literally stay up. And there's a clutch of teams towards the bottom, like 7 or 8 teams that could literally go down. There's only a couple of points in it, so it's a big game for them. They'll want a positive result. Obviously, we're beaten 2-0 at the start of the season. Fabian Schär scoring, Callum Wilson scoring. Take that result again. I think Wilson will be on the bench, but I think it's the same team, and they've got to put in a performance. I don't think it's going to be a walkover, even if Newcastle were to win. I think it's going to be spells in the game that will be under the cosh. I think it's just natural, because Forest are fighting for something in that tight ground. It's the old traditional English ground, if you want to call it that. But we'll be there doing all the videos as ever. We've got the match reaction, we've got the vlog, we've got this drive down we're doing, and what else? We've got the last word as well. So I should be in Nottingham for, well, I'm going to check in my hotel first, but I should be in Nottingham for approximately something like about 4:30, depending if there's any traffic. So I'm staying above a pub, actually. That's handy, the Green King pub. So that'll be handy for when I wake up, because I'll probably check out late and get some lunch there before heading up to Leeds, because I'm popping in, as I say, to see one of my pals. But that is it. That's your drive down. I think we've got to go into it with a positive mental attitude. 3 points, please. That'll be nice. Lots of singing on the vlog later on tonight, no doubt. And I will see you tonight for all the videos here on NFTV.